Good morning. It's morning coffee time with me, Bob, from OddsJam TV and the Sports Nuts. Woo! Let's get it going today. You guys ready? Wake up. There we go. Oh, look at that. Even with a live fade out, folks. All right. Bob LaGrasso here, and I am happy to be here this morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget, click them links below. You got to click them. Sign up. Sports books in your state, as many as possible. You got to be a profitable sports bettor. How are you going to do it without being in all the books? That'll let you know where the best odds are. And don't forget about that OddsJam partner program, folks. If you want to be a partner with OddsJam, click the link below. Share with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue for those who sign up with that link. That's a heck of a deal. And now you know what it's time for. It's time for some coffee because, oh, man, I'm having a good time. I'm over here in St. Louis. My granddaughter, Alora, is upstairs. I'm down in the basement. Hey, cheers. And I got to hold her for the first time yesterday. It was fantastic. I love it. She's great. What a beauty. Exciting time in my life. So let's go ahead and look at a recap of yesterday as we get going along here at sports. All right. So to me, the biggest news of the day yesterday, and there's going to be people that go, were you kidding me? Kyrie in the NBA. No, in my opinion, the big news yesterday was Alex Ovechkin, the great eight, Ovi. Come on. He passed Jaromir Jagr for third place in goals all time, okay? That's a big deal. On top of that, the Capitals won at home. The guy got to do it at home. Congratulations, Alex Ovechkin, on just a fantastic career that you've had. I know Mike thinks that they're going to, he's going to pass Gretzky, but I'm not convinced of that yet. All right. Maple Leafs whip up on the Stars 4-0. Picked that one right. Had somebody question why I was picking them last night. Well, you know what? Evidently, I know what I'm talking about. Coyotes whip up on the Canadiens 6-3. The Coyotes back-to-back road wins. Are you kidding me? The Rangers beat the Ducks 4-3. The Capitals, as I said, 4-3 over the Islanders. Predators beat the Penguins. Didn't see this one coming. Nashville's been on a roll. 4-1 with Saros with 35 saves. The Jets just whipped up on the Golden Knights, and the Golden Knights continue to struggle on the road. 7-3. Bruins barely eked out the Blackhawks in overtime 2-1. Oilers whipped up on the Red Wings 7-5, 12 goals in that game. Guys, you got to play defense some point in time. Mark Stahl with 2 goals for Detroit. Canucks 6-3 over the Devils. Bo Horvat with 2 goals and an assist. Avalanche shut out the Kings. All of a sudden, they're shutting people out. Darcy Kemper, well, he only had to make 23 saves. These guys are playing defense, and if they play defense, they are definitely going to be a thorn in people's sides. And then the Panthers, once again, in OT, beat the Sharks 3-2. In the NBA, the Grizzlies just whipped up on the Pacers. The Pacers are just like really disappointed that they've just pretty well tore their team apart. The Nets beat the Magic with Kyrie with his big 60-point game. What's going on? All these guys are scoring 60 points. It's crazy. Play some defense, NBA. Heat beat the Pistons with Hero and 29 points. And then the Suns beat the Pelicans, Devin Booker with 27 points. And you know what it's time for? It's time to get another sip of coffee for me. I don't know about you. Whew. Cheers to y'all. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Don't forget, by the way, the 3 free bets. When you sign up on OddsJam, go to oddsjam.com. 3 free bets daily. Okay. But, really the main thing is those links below. Sign up and click on those links. It's really important. And there's a lot of bonuses out there right now. We just got new books in Illinois with BetMGM and Caesars. And, there's free bets out there up to 1,000, come on, man, you got to get on this. All right. I am going to share my screen here. If I can figure out what I'm doing, and go to the Positive EV page and look at a few things. And the new website came out yesterday and it looks great. And as we look at it, there's the new view for the Positive EV page. Much easier to read, very easy to scroll through. So as I look here, the first one that comes up is a hockey bet, and you guys know Bob LaGrasso, aka Hockey Guy, right? So with that being said, the first one coming up, this hockey bet, this has got a market width of 16. Okay, 10.14%. It is going to the under 6.5 goals. There it is right there. I want to add this just to show you how easy it is to add this to your bet tracker, which the bet tracker, I want to tell you right now, is 100% free. Extremely important there. All right. So I just refreshed right there, and I've got another hockey bet down here. I love these player props, okay? And I bet quite a few yesterday. They went 6 and 8, okay? But there were a lot of them out there. And I bet every one. So this one here with Alex Killorn, and over or under 0.5 points. The under, meaning that they're saying Alex Killorn will not score in this game. 6%. Market width there was 33. So one of those that maybe you don't bet, but I'm going to put it in my bet tracker at least. Now, the cool thing is that went ahead and refreshed again. So here's Yanni Gourde, over or under 0.5 points. So he's either going to have a point or he's not, okay? Meaning a goal and assist or not. Yanni's on the over at 5.15%. That market width there is 32. I actually like Yanni on the over there. Good player, good center iceman. All right. Now let's take a look at the bet tracker as I move along here. Let's look at the bet tracker here real quick. Now in its new form. Okay, let's check my bets. I just added 3 that are pending right there. This shows what happened yesterday. There's, as you can see, these are graded 100%. It's free, folks. You get it graded for you, whether won or lost. Show you one here that got refunded. This one here, Oilers -2, got refunded because they won by 2. Okay, so it grades all your bets. You know what happened, how much money you want, and then when you go here, it will show you what your profit is. As you can see right here, $147 profit. I've got $80 worth of pending bets right now. 2% return on investment of completed bets. And then this is the closing line value. That's the percentage of placed bets that beat the closing line value. Here's my profit over time by sports book, by sport, and by bet type. Very, very cool. The bet tracker is fantastic. The Positive EV page is fantastic too. Get on that, folks. It's great. All right. You know what it's time for. I got to have another sip of coffee. Got to keep going here. This stuff keeps me going during the day. I don't know about you, but it does me. All right. So we know that it's March Madness, right? So we're going to do a show later on today instead of the Rockin' Midday show, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. It's going to be OddsJam TV doing a March Madness show. Haven't really decided how we're going to go about doing this yet. We will let you know later on, but please tune in. It's going to be good. Me, Randall, Mike, Steve, we'll be there. No clowning today. It's all seriousness with March Madness. The one thing that I didn't do in the recap sorry, I slipped my mind. I forgot, was the men's college games from yesterday, which I picked both of them. Thank you very much. I took Texas Southern -3.5. Thank you, Randall. And I took Indiana -4. Thank you, Randall. Won them both. So, with that being said, we've got today's sports that we need to talk about. What is going on today? So, in college basketball, as I pull it up, if it ever comes up, we have, don't be so slow, Bob. We have Bryant and Wright State. This is all in Dayton, Ohio. And then we have Notre Dame and Rutgers. This ought to be interesting, huh? Should this not be an interesting day in college basketball? Yeah, two more seeds. A lot of people don't like to bet the play-in games. I think it's kind of interesting as we look at the point spread on the Bryant and Wright State game. It looks like, well, if I could find it here. There it is. Looks like 3 or 3.5 is the number. You can get it all kinds of places, 3 or 3.5, with Wright State being the favorite. And then one more time. By the way, I love the fact that they've split up the NCAA basketball and the NBA. Rutgers and Notre Dame. Let's find out what that number is. Point spread. And that is 1. Notre Dame favored by 1. So that's a tough one. I'm not sure who I'm picking yet. I'll let you know later on. In the meantime, in the NBA, the schedule coming up here today has Atlanta at Charlotte. That looks like a good game. Philadelphia at Cleveland. That's a nice matchup. I'm liking that. Dallas at Brooklyn. Yeah, Dallas has been really weird lately with how they've been scoring. And man, they have not put a lot of points on the board. Chicago at Utah is a big game. The Bulls got to get on track. Can they beat Utah at Utah? Boston at Golden State. That is another marquee matchup. Golden State's been hot with Draymond Green back. You never know. In the NHL, coming up today is Boston is at Minnesota. Columbus is at Ottawa. Tampa Bay is at Seattle. And the Devils are at Calgary. Not a lot of big stuff going on there. All right. So with that being said, that's today's sports. Let's have another sip of coffee one more time before we hear what he said. I need one. All right. So I'm going to end with this. I just want to know this. I want to know feelings on this, okay? I want you to comment below because we got to stir up something here, okay? Mitchell Trubisky is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. He's in the mix with Mason Rudolph. Mike Tomlin, you know, I love you as a coach, man. I think you're great, but what are you guys thinking? Trubisky? You think you could fix him? I'll tell you what, if you let him run the football a lot, he might be okay. But if you're going to have him drop back and pass and be in the pocket, that's a big mistake, okay? Come on, Mike Tomlin. You got to do better than that. You're not going after Baker Mayfield, are you, too? I sure hope not. He's more interested in making commercials than he is in playing football, baby. All right. That takes care of morning coffee with me, Bob. I hope you guys had a great morning with me. Have a good day. See you at 1:30 Eastern Time, 12:30 Central Time. OddsJam TV. March Madness.